Hey, come on in and see the Barbie pool party. A pool party? Inside? Sure. It's a new Barbie pool party. Watch me make Malibu Barbie go off the board.
Hello doll fans and welcome back to Beauty Inside a Box. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my favourite Barbie accessories of all times, which are the Barbie swimming pools. I recently made a video all about all the different Barbie dream houses, and I recently made a video all about the different Barbie cars, and now I'm going to be making a video all about the different Barbie swimming pools. And Barbie has had so many different Barbie swimming pools, and they are ever evolving, ever changing with the times. Now, I was deprived as a child. No, I wasn't, but I never had a Barbie swimming pool, and I absolutely loved the water as a kid. I loved playing with my dolls in the water especially. I used to always bring them to the swimming pool. I used to always put them in the bathtub, and I really wanted a Barbie swimming pool as a kid. I just loved the way their hair moved underwater and stuff like that. I thought it was really mesmerizing. Luckily, when we had our bathroom redesigned in my parents' house when I was about 8 or 9, my mum specifically bought sinks that she thought looked like Barbie swimming pools. So that was really great, and I used to play in the sink with my Barbies and pretend that the sink was a Barbie swimming pool, and it worked really well, and in a lot of ways these sinks were bigger and better than the Barbie swimming pools that were on the market. Please don't forget to let me know what you think of these swimming pools in the comments, and let me know if you had any of these swimming pools as a kid or as an adult. But anyway, let's discuss every single Barbie swimming pool. As we go through this video as well, I thought I would show you some of the beach Barbies I have in my collection, the ones that correspond with each pool. Now, the very first Barbie swimming pool was released in 1973. This pool was made for this Barbie doll, Malibu Barbie. As for the swimming pool, the colours are very 70s with the kind of like oranges and reds. I love the slide and the diving board. It looks like it's 5 inches deep, which probably makes it one of the deepest Barbie swimming pools. This is one of the things that always frustrated me as a kid and now with the Barbie swimming pools, is they're really shallow. Some of them are so shallow. They're more like paddling pools. Okay, the next Barbie swimming pool came out in 1979, and again, very 70s colours with that kind of like burnt yellow and the orange. This one had a little shower, which is quite cool, and I love the fact that the decking has like a railing going round. This definitely looks like one of the more elaborate pools on this list. It had a slide, and the whole thing was made out of like hard plastic, which again is very unusual for the Barbie pools. This looks like a great set. Okay, the next Barbie swimming pool we're going to talk about is from 1984. This is the Bubbling Spa. This is more of a hot tub or a jacuzzi. This one, if you pressed this little pump, bubbles would appear. Love that. I have a Bratz hot tub that does a similar thing. I love the little tiles going around the outside, very 80s. Also, these dolls look great. Next up we have Barbie's Party Pool in 1985. We can see like great shape Ken there. This one came with 2 deck chairs. It was again made out of kind of like rubbery plastic that would just be held up by the water inside it. The Barbie in this image kind of doesn't make sense. Like, where are her legs? Are they bent backwards? The next pool came out in 1986. This is Barbie's Tropical Pool and Patio set, and this was to coincide with the release of Tropical Barbie. It has a slide, it's made entirely of plastic, and it comes with a little plastic palm tree. Love that. Okay, in 1988, we got 3 more versions of the Barbie Party Pool. I find it funny how the top one says it comes with 28 pieces, and then the next one says 25 pieces, and then the last one says 29 pieces. I feel like 29 pieces is the best value for money, you guys. We need to get that one. And they all look very similar. The only real variation I can see is in the patio furniture. Okay, next up in 1989, we got Beach Blast Barbie Pool and Patio. Some of these titles are a tongue twister. Let me just say that right now. Hotspot to be cool with over 58 play pieces. This is obviously reusing the mold from the Tropical Pool set. Although I think I prefer the colours in this set. They're a lot more vibrant. Again, I love the palm tree. Next up, in 1989, we have the Wet n Wild Barbie pool set. This is kind of similar to the Barbie patio play sets from earlier, except this one says Wet n Wild on the side. And she has what looks like a bottle of Pepsi and a diving board. I love this set. Okay, next up, in 1990, we have another patio pool party. This is again just the same as some of the previous ones. We get some patio furniture, we get a pool. Love it. Then, in 1990, we get Barbie's Wet n Wild Water Park. And I have to say, this set looks incredible. It has a massive water slide, there is a bar and a shower that really works, a drinking fountain, over 2.5 feet tall building. It has some very 90s designs on the side. The dolls look great. I would love this set. Next up in 1991, we have Barbie's Hawaiian Fun pool set. This is very similar to some of the previous sets. I don't even know what to say, but I love the pink and yellow color scheme. Very vibrant. Okay, next up in the same year, we have Barbie's Hawaiian Fun Lagoon pool. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this. So this one's more of like an oasis than an actual pool. There's what looks like a waterfall in the background, there's a slide, there's like plastic plants and foliage and a palm tree. I love this. This is adorable. Next up, we have Barbie's Bubbling Pretty Spa. This again is kind of like a jacuzzi. When you press the pump, bubbles appear. There's also like water cascading down from the trellis. This trellis is so 90s as well. I love this. Next up, in 1992, the year I was born, we have Sensation Barbie Spray and Play Pool. Wow. It says on the side here it's a 12 by 18 vinyl pool. So it's quite big. Again though, not very deep. The water looks very inviting, especially right now because I am really hot. There's a diving board, a lilo, and when you click the little pump, water sprays out from the side. And I have 2 of the Sensation Barbies here, and they are absolutely stunning. These swimming costumes are everything. Next up, in 1993, we have Barbie's Glitter Beach Pool. I love the Glitter Beach Barbies. This is exactly the same as the one we just saw, except now it has flowers on the side and the plastic is slightly different colours. But Glitter Beach Barbie is one of my favourite beach Barbies. I love her crimped hair. Next up, we have, you know what, definitely my favourite Barbie pool, Barbie's Fountain Pool. And this pool is colossal. It's huge. It's all made of plastic. It has a real working fountain, which I don't think needs a pump. I think this one's like actually battery operated, so the water just goes continuously. And it even had lights, like the side of the pool lights up, and the fountain lit up and changed colours. I mean, what more could you want? Next up, in 1994, we have Sun Jewel Barbie Pool and Spa. And this was actually like divided into 2 pools. A slightly larger one and a slightly smaller one, and the smaller one had bubbles and it came with a slide. I have a whole host of Sun Jewel Barbies. I love these dolls. They are so 90s. I love their massive over-the-top like costume jewelry and their super bright color scheme. They kind of look like Power Rangers. Okay, next up, in 1995, we got Tropical Splash Barbie, and I actually have this pool. It's very similar to the one before, but it has like a tropical flower design on the outside, and this one had a tropical scent, apparently. I didn't notice a tropical scent when I got mine, but it was very old at that point. It was a vintage item, and I have 2 Tropical Splash Barbie dolls, and these are so amazing. The earrings, iconic. Okay, next up we have the Sparkle Beach Crystal Clear Pool from 1996, and I actually also have this pool now. I think this pool might be my favourite. It has like a see-through exterior so you can see into the pool, and it came with stickers, sparkly silver stickers. This pool's reasonably deep as well. It has a little kind of side ledge for the dolls to sit on and a slide. I just love the aesthetic of this one. It's very Barbie. I have two Sparkle Beach Barbie dolls. These are absolutely iconic. I love their belts. You can also use the belts as bracelets. Okay, next up in 1997, we have the Splash and Color Barbie pool. This one is fundamentally exactly the same as the last one. I have 3 Color Splash Barbies, and these might be my favorite beach Barbies. They are so stunning. I love the tinsel in their hair. I love the design of these bikinis. They're so cute. And we also have the Pool Fun Kelly set, and I actually had this as a kid and I absolutely loved it. The whale would squirt water and it had like a little pool made out of see-through sparkly blue plastic. Next up, we have Pearl Beach Barbie Cascading Water Pool. These names are so dramatic, I love it. This one, the pool itself is quite similar to the last 2 pools, except this one had a fountain. I think you poured water into a little container at the back and it would like cascade down the water slide. I think this one is really beautifully designed. I love it. And I have 3 Pearl Beach Barbies. This is not my favorite line, but I do love the theming and their hair is amazing. Okay, next up in 2000 we have Barbie's Fabulous Fountain Pool. And this one was a little bit more elaborate than the last 2. There was water that like came down from above, like you're on Splash Mountain or something crazy. It has some flowers around the outside and it has a little ladder to get out. And I have 3 of the Barbie dolls from this line and they are stunning. They are stunning. Okay, next up we have Barbie's Cascading Water Pool. This is like nearly exactly the same as the last Cascading Water Pool. Obviously they've used slightly different coloured plastic. This was This was Kelly's Super Slide, and I really wanted this as a kid. You like attached it to the side of your bath and she could like slide down this inflatable water slide. A bit like one of those kind of evacuation slides that they have on planes. Next up we have Barbie's Paradise Pool from 2002, and wow, I love this. I love the ones that are kind of like tropical themed. This one is again made to look a bit more like an oasis instead of a like traditional pool. It's got a waterfall. It kind of reminds me of Center Parcs. Next up, in 2003, we had another Barbie pool which had a kind of tropical theme. This one's much smaller. It has a little bar and a palm tree, and it has like a waterfall with flowers on it. I absolutely love this. Quite a few of these Barbie pools don't have ladders to get out, and if they're anything like my Sims, that's going to be a problem. Also in 2003, we got another version of Barbie's Fabulous Fountain Pool. This one looks very similar to the last one. Some of the plastic is a slightly different colour, but other than that, it's like basically the same. Then, everything changed in 2004 with the release of the California Girls line. Barbie got her own kind of beach. It was called a pool playset, but it obviously has some kind of beach theming. There was like a sandbank, and Barbie could ride a surfboard. It had a blow-up, inflatable, like, tub with tropical fish printed on it, and a palm tree which actually had a real working shower and a lifeguard deck. It's really cool. There was loads going on here. I think this is a really cool set. And it has a wave machine. Wow. Then in 2005, Barbie got another Cali Girls pool. This one's a lot more stripped back. It has a slide, it has a ladder, it has a patio, but it's quite basic. Then in 2007, Barbie got 2 different pools. Both of them were kind of like tropical themed. One was called the Pool Playset, the Ultimate Pool Party on the Beach, and the other one was called Barbie Beach Glam Playset. And then in the middle of this image, I have put a picture of the High School Musical 2 Lava Springs playset, because it's obviously using the same mold, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Then in 2008, Barbie got another cascading water playset thing. Again, the plastic was slightly different, and this one came with a doll, which I love. And Barbie got a beach party playset, which again used that same mold, it looks like, from the Lava Springs playset. In 2010, Barbie got the Glam pool, which is really cute. It has a little bar and a slide. And she also got a swimming pool for her puppy swimming school. Kind of random. And this was actually bigger than the human pool. Then in 2011, Barbie got another Glam pool. This one was basically exactly the same as the last one, but using slightly different plastic. Then in 2012, Barbie got another Glam pool. This again was pretty much exactly the same. This one had a palm tree though, it looks like. Is that part of the set? I can't tell. Yeah, it had a palm tree instead of the little bar that the last two had come with. Then in 2013, Barbie got another Glam pool, and again, it looks pretty much exactly the same. I really like the colourful designs on the outside of this one though, I will say that. Also in 2013, Barbie got 2 new pools for her dogs. One was like where she can race them against each other, and the other one was a water park. Pretty random. Barbie's puppies are getting a lot of attention in 2013. In 2014, you guessed it, Barbie got another Glam pool, and this again uses the very same mold. Instead of having seats by the side this time, it has like an umbrella that reaches over the pool. I'm not a massive fan of that umbrella. Kelsey also got her own pool, and there was a little diving board for the puppies. In 2015, Barbie got that same Glam pool again. Barbie was clearly running out of ideas at this point. And also this is the first year when the Barbie beach dolls would have painted on swimming costumes. A dark time in Barbie history. Such a shame. I really wish they'd go back to making beach Barbies with like proper material bikinis and swimsuits. These painted on swimsuits look terrible, in my opinion. Kelsey also got her own pool again. This one had like a rainbow cover on it. I really like that. And another diving board for the puppies. In 2016, there were 2 more puppy swimming pools. The puppies are getting more pools than Barbie is at this point. Then in 2017, we got another Glam pool, and as you can see, this one is really, really small and shallow. I don't think a Barbie could even fit in this. It's basically like a bathtub. I've seen jacuzzis bigger than this. I really don't like the way that like half of the canopy is being held up by a palm tree. That frustrates me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this one. Also, the slide is ridiculously short. Kelly got another pool around this time, and the puppy diving board is gone and has been replaced by a really cute umbrella. In 2020, Barbie got her own pool in this really massive set with Ken. I actually really like the look of this set. Unfortunately, yet again, Barbie's swimming costume is painted on. Really frustrating. And again, the pool is tiny. It's like smaller than a paddling pool. In 2020, Barbie also got another pool, another little pool. This is very similar to the last one. The perspective of Barbie standing in this pool looks completely wrong as well. That's such a weird image. Do you know what I mean? Like, why is the water going up to her waist? This is really weird. It's been really weirdly edited. Anyway, and in 2021, Kelsey got her own kind of jungle playset water park thing, which coincided with that film Kelsey's Lost Birthday or whatever, which apparently is a really bad film. And there we have it, doll fans. That is every single Barbie pool to date. Let me know if you had any of these pools in the comments. Let me know what you thought of my list. Also, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and TikTok and watch some more of my videos. I will see you real soon, doll fans. Bye!